You mentioned your friend. Does that mean you have had a chance to talk to a friend and use some of these things that you've learned?
Absolutely. I wanted to say, unfortunately, yes. But yes.
Well, what happened? What happened with your friend then?
Yeah, so I did get a call, and I had an opportunity to meet with my friend, and it was pretty interesting because, again, using that acronym for pledge, it really helped me to listen and understand, what really was going on in her marriage. And she was disheartened because she had gone to other individuals that had actually recommended that she get out of the marriage, but that wasn't what she wanted. And through prayer and listening, I was able to come to that conclusion and understanding of what is it that you want, where are you at. So it brought me to the who of the training, right? Who is your friend? Where are they at? Are they leaning in? Are they leaning out? That was just an eye-opener as well. And what I learned is she was leaning in, and so was the husband. So they were that same agenda, which I learned.
And unfortunately had people advising them to end the marriage.
To end the marriage, which, if you could see her face when she told me that, I just felt so bad for her. And so once I got to better understand their situation, then I was actually able to share with her one of your tools. And when I followed up with her, so this was over meeting, 3 times, I think 3 or 4 times we had met. So it was over a process of time, which was nice, and that's where the acronym pledge helped me to slow that process, slow her down, and I got to share one of your tools from the training as well. And the 3rd or 4th time that I spoke with her, she goes, Deb, she goes, when I come home from work now, my husband kisses me. He welcomes me. She said, he welcomes me with a kiss. And I thought, I got goosebumps from that. She goes, he hasn't kissed me in so long.
And this is a marriage where counselors have been advising them to end it.
Leave the marriage.
So what was the tool that
leave the marriage. It was my favorite tool.
Okay. What tool
that I practice. And that's probably why, because I was convicted about this particular tool my husband and I practiced. It was the communication date, and explaining to her how I now go through my day thinking about what can I do today that would make my husband feel loved, because isn't it about love and respect, right?
Absolutely.
And when I said that to her, she immediately lit up. And she started thinking, I could see the wheels turning, and she started thinking, and she was coming up with these big ideas of something, buy him a new car or something, I'm exaggerating, but it was like that. And I said, no, wait a minute. It doesn't have to be like that. It's actually something small, just some everyday little, has he been asking you to do something around the house or with the kids? Or I said, for me, it's just something really small that I might do for my husband that helps him to feel loved. And so she thought of something. I said, and the thing is, you're doing it without any motive of anything in return, and you're not going to say, oh honey, look at what I did for you. You just do it, right? Just do it, the way that Jesus walked for us, on this earth. And so she came up with this idea. She goes, it sounds silly, George, right? But we know it isn't, because we practice this. And she goes, he has been asking me for months to put away these boxes that are downstairs. She goes, I'm going to go home today, and I'm going to put those boxes away.
Did he notice?
And well, he's kissing her.